Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Right now we are in Georgetown, Penang and we are going to try out this really unique bamboo Wan Thun Mee at Kee Wan Thun Mee. Located in Campbell Street, this restaurant is one of the best places in Penang for Cantonese-style Wan Thun Mee. The one thing that really stands out is definitely this. What you're seeing is a traditional technique of flattening the noodle dough using a large bamboo pole. This technique is dated way back to the early 19th century, and it was commonly practiced in southern China and Hong Kong. Most restaurants nowadays opt to use machines and other easier means to make their noodles, so catching a glimpse of this process is truly a rare experience, which pretty much makes this place a living museum. But all this isn't just for show. Using the bamboo poles is their secret to springy egg noodles. Their egg noodles are made using a combination of duck and chicken eggs, which are mixed together with flour and other ingredients. And then comes the bamboo bouncing technique, which flattens the dough for about 30 to 40 minutes. After that, the dough goes into these roller machines and gets flattened again. It's a meticulous process just to make the noodles really springy. So here comes the biggest question. How does it taste? So what I've ordered is the dry version, the char siu Wan Thun Mee. And look at that. The noodles over here, I think that's the one that's going to be standing out because they're making it right next to us. Okay, so all the sauce is at the bottom, the duck sauce down there and the sesame oil if I'm not mistaken. You also have the vegetable on top and the char siu on top, and basically that's about it. It's a very simple bowl. Oh, look at what's underneath the noodles. That's the wonton. Oh, and also some crispy fried pork lards. Look at the size of that wonton, man. It's huge. Yeah, look at that. Right, here goes. Cheers, guys. Alright, the noodles is definitely a star over here. It's very thin and fine and it's very, very snappy. When you bite into it, it just snaps, like every strand just snaps apart. Really special texture on the noodles. The sauce is simple and light, a bit of that soy sauce and sesame oil on it, and also you can taste a bit of that pork lard as well. I'm gonna have the char siu with the noodles right now. Oh, the char siu is very nicely cooked, it's very tender, and it's nice and caramelized. And there's also that part with the fats, it just melts in your mouth. Right, let's try out the wonton. Oh, it's so chunky. Oh, it's so meaty, there's so much meat in there. It's just like a big meatball wrapped with the wonton skin. You know, that juicy, nice savory flavor in there. Wow, so good.
So I ordered the same noodles as Puri. I've got the Wan Thun Mee with char siu and wonton. I don't see my wonton, but the first thing that glares at me is that char siu. The fat just melts. Just love the charredness. I'm gonna give these noodles a mix. There's not a lot of the black sauce, so it's just lightly coated, but I can smell the sesame oil in there. Right, let's try this out. Noodles very nice and springy. Just love the flavor from that pork lard. Alright, look how chunky that wonton is. That wonton is so huge. That wonton is so huge. I'm gonna put in some of this green pickled chili. Usually goes along with the wonton mee really well. I'm gonna put in some pepper as well. I'm gonna have the noodles with the chili and get some of the char siu as well. But the green chili is pretty spicy and has that vinaigrette flavor. Just goes so well in noodles every time. Love it. Oh my god, it's so spicy. It's so spicy, I had to get a drink. This is called Umbrella juice. It's from the fruit umbrella. Umbrella? It's very common in Malaysia. Just love this citrusy sweetness and fruity as well. Really delicious.
When we entered the restaurant earlier, we also noticed some freshly baked pastries and it smelled amazing. Obviously, we had to try some.
Besides noodle, they also sell other dishes and pastries as well. We've got ourselves 2 pastries. This is the honey barbecue pork bun, and I think this is pork bun. Or is it the same but different shape? Let's try out. Okay, thank you. So this is how it looks like inside. So it looks nicely glazed, and also on top it's sprinkled with the sesame seed. Inside you can see the filling. It is the pork filling. So this is the honey barbecue pork pastry. It's sweet and porky. I love the crust. So flaky. The pastry is a little bit more like a biscuit. The other one is more flaky, but in terms of the flavor-wise, it tastes almost the same to me. But it's good. It's really good.
We've also brought back a few other pastries, and we've got to say that they're totally worth checking out as well.
The noodles making process is really cool. It's really interesting to see how the noodle is made. From a dough, it became noodles. It's really interesting.
The noodle making process is on display around 10 o'clock until I think 3 p.m. in the afternoon, if not mistaken.
And only on the weekends.
Yeah, only on weekends. Make sure to come here, catch a glimpse of how they make the noodles. It's super interesting. I've never seen anything like this before. And you get to see it live right next to where you're eating it. So we'll be sharing more information about this place in the description below, so you guys can go check it out. And if you like this video, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to us if you like to follow us on our travel and food videos. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys!